How do I feel about the D1 remaster? This is like a big thing that everyone's talking about. What has been said? Like, what's everybody talking about this D1 remaster? I haven't paid a lot of attention to the subject, but if I get this straight, since they did dawning ornaments in D1, people are talking about it would be cool to remaster D1. So the thing about D1, right? Everybody would love to see a remaster, but it's a lot of most of it is PC players that they want to just port it to PC, because PC players are either new players to Destiny or they're old console players and they would just love to see it. Of course, Destiny 1 on PC would be nuts, but you're not going to get the field of view. You're not going to get 60 plus FPS. It just wouldn't. Like, it's just not a thing. But people think that. People would be like, oh, if they remastered it, we could play it all again. That would just kill the Destiny 2 game, because no one would want to play D2 if they remastered D1. So, like, it just doesn't make sense. Now, if Bungie wanted to go out with a bang, like when they finally stopped making content, they could do something like that. I'll tell you right now, I'm not playing no PC port D1 remastered at 30 FPS. Ain't no fucking way. You ready? All right. I'll show it to you right now. There you go. Here's D1. There you go. Oh, yeah. I'd throw up. I would literally throw up. Dude, this is dog. Everything's zoomed in. You can't fucking see. Like, no. You know, you'd have to drop your settings down so much just to do it. And it's not there, you know? Yeah, exactly. I didn't lower the graphics setting because I didn't want to show people how much worse it could get, and put it in 1080p. I don't know. I haven't seen what all the other streamers are saying. I haven't seen what the community's been saying, but me, I'm totally against the remaster of Destiny 1. I would rather have D3. If I had to choose one, you want to play D1, turn on the game. It's there. If you want D1, you can literally turn on the game and go play it. Buy console? Well, now you're just being biased. A PC player that wants something for cheap. And that's why Rockstar Games isn't giving PC GTA 6. Everybody on PC wants stuff for cheap. Oh, there's still a lot of people that play D1 and still do a lot of challenges in D1, but it's just, you have to understand that people will just go play, they would go play that over D2. All of you sitting in chat right now that have played the shit out of D2 and you're just bored and have nothing to do, if they remastered D1, you would stop playing D2. And that's not what the company wants. We all want D3. Glad said it best on Twitter. Group of folks who say I won't play a new Destiny game if I lose all my gear and I have to start over fresh. You're fighting to destroy the brightest light the franchise has a demon of, a fresh start. Also, bullshit. You'll drop D2 in a heartbeat. Shut the fuck up. He's right. Like, people are so scared of a restart, but if Bungie dropped it and said, hey, we're giving you a new game to grind, you lose all your stuff, people would jump on that bandwagon right away. You know, he said some more stuff here. He said, speculated D1 remaster, reaching for content because current model is fatigued. The ultimate nostalgia move and nothing more. D1 is not a better game. It's not. You know, it's really not. D1 is definitely not even close a better game than D2 is. Most people that still grind D2 right now and the new meta players, they wouldn't survive in D1. You understand that there's a huge difficulty spike in D1. You would die in every story mission. You wouldn't be able to complete a Nightfall, and good luck trying to beat a hard mode raid without self-resing warlocks. The community wouldn't be able to handle that. Every single game is nerfing their game. Every single live service game that's in this genre nerfs their game, and they make it available for everybody. Anytime a game is hard in 2024, it got nerfed to make easy. Now we're in 2025. Who knows what's going to happen? But that's just how it is. Now, if you make a D3, okay? You make a D3, a whole new storyline. It's been out for a year or two, and then Bungie drops a fucking crazy bomb on chat and goes, hey, starting in this, part of the year, you can click on Destiny 1, Destiny 2, and Destiny 3, all inside one game, and play it as you wish. But Destiny 1's only going to be available for like 3 months. That's an opportunity for them. But you can't do it until you give us something new first. Fortnite did it. OG Fortnite. They brought it back. And then now they're throwing it into their game, which is good, but it also separates the community too, because now people are just going to be stuck in one playlist. That's how this game would be too. If you gave every player the option to click here and go play D1. No one's clicking here and playing D2 right now. They're gonna all go here. But with D3, if D3 was here, you played new content, the game's fucking amazing, you started fresh, holy shit, there's a new boss, all the problems in D2 are gone, there's new ones in D3, but they're gone. But Bungie drops content like that, then it would make sense to bring back a season where you could go play Destiny 1, right? You also have to remember too, if they remastered D1 tomorrow, snap of the fingers and it appeared, after a month, people wouldn't care anymore. I'm telling you though, these noobs wouldn't be able to, they would die in D1 content over and over and over. They wouldn't be able to complete it. People have to do every cheese and glitch in the game now to beat endgame. Alt F4, use res glitches in day one raids. Hell, have a cheater in your fire team and do 17 million golden gun damage. People are rats, dog. Remember COD? They wanted the OG Modern Warfare because everyone wanted it. But then 3 months later, people hated it. Cheating in PvE makes no sense. Greed and money. When someone offers you a lot of money to do something in the game, pretty free. You guys know how much money I would have made over the years if I would have took everybody's offer? I got offered $1,000 to do someone's last wish flawless. There was multiple people. I probably could have made 6 figures plus. All these recov services you see online, yeah, my structure would be 10 times better. I'd probably be I'd probably would have, if I would have done recovs, I probably would have made upwards of $500,000 more. I'm not even kidding, because every single person that watched me, I could have said, hey man, you want a raid run? You want a fate bringer? I'm charging. And people would pay it. But I knew, of being an OG streamer, being around since 2016, I knew that that was a bad look. So I stayed away from it. But cheaters think the same way, you know? In PvE, it's like, hey man, this guy, hey, you know, this guy said he can get us Conqueror in one night and just one-shot everything in a GM, and we just follow him around. We don't have anybody to play with right now, so it'd be kind of nice to get caught up in the game. That's where it starts. Convenience. We've seen the clips in day one raid races where people one-shot bosses. That's why people use cheats. It's always greed. People always find greed or want something, you know. I've seen it happen. Cheating in a game doesn't make sense to me. You know, if I load up Trials right now and I pair up with a cheater and I laugh at him and go, this is crazy, I'm probably going to leave, right? I'm going to leave the fire team. Some people, they add that cheater and they'll do a whole card with them, and then they'll get banned. And they'll be like, well, I didn't know I matched with the cheater. What? You match with a cheater and then all of a sudden you just play with them a few games? Come on, man. So true. My clan boss team in Division 2, he made thousands selling Eagle Barrier raid guns. We played with them and shared them at least 30 per week to people. Yeah, I mean, there still is a market for that. There's still a lot of people that do charge people for their services. There's still people that'll charge you for, you know, clears on GMs. There's people that'll charge you for, hell, getting you a catalyst. Some people right now are, you know, they'll go match Bungie. They'll get the Bungie bounty emblem, and then they'll sell that account. There's a whole dark web of this game that you have no idea about. It's crazy. People make money. It's a hustle. Emblem goblins. Yeah, a lot of people selling emblems and shit. Yeah. But again, it's not worth it now because it's like frowned upon because now it's a bannable offense, you know? Back in the day, recovs were just booming, you know? You could gift 5 subs to a streamer and skip the line and get juiced. You know, now it's totally different, but